Morning. Hope everyone's well. It's 2:45 on Thursday morning, 23rd of February. I'm in Belfast Port and I'm heading across to Scotland this morning, heading over for hopefully 6 nights. The boat was meant to be 3:30. It's already delayed an hour, so that's kind of upsetting me first thing in the morning. I'd hoped to be off the boat before 6 a.m. and heading up to the Cairngorms. I would like to be up past Glasgow by 7:30 or so, but that's not going to happen now. The boat's now going to be 4:30 instead of 3:30. Anyway, we get past that. As I said, I'm heading up to the Cairngorms today, looking for mountain hares. I've spent plenty of time photographing hares at home, or Irish hare, so I'm heading over to Scotland, up to the Cairngorms. They've had a bit of snow actually yesterday. Last weekend they had snow Saturday, and then by Sunday on Monday it had all melted and disappeared again. But there was a wee drop of snow yesterday, and last thing it was still there. By lunchtime today they're talking about 5 degrees, so it could be away again. I'd love to see the mountain hares. That they turn white in the winter time obviously, and I'd love to see them in the white snow. I'm staying up there tonight. I'm in my work van here and I have the van cleared out. I'm actually sleeping in the back of the van tonight. Mattress, sleeping bag, all sorts of stuff, heater, the whole lot. And I'm trying mountain hares again tomorrow, Friday. And there is talk of sleet maybe tomorrow morning, so there could be a wee bit of white stuff on the hills maybe tomorrow morning again. And then I need to be leaving the Cairngorms by 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. I'm heading across to the Isle of Skye for hopefully 4 nights. I'm booked into a wee hotel there, and I sort of hope to be checked in by 8 o'clock, and it's more or less a 4-hour drive. It's a couple of 100 miles across from the Cairngorms across to Skye, so that's the plan. 4 nights in Skye. I have somewhere planned for sunrises most mornings, sunsets most evenings, plenty of waterfalls, plenty of walking. Keep an eye out for eagles, otters, etc. See what I can see. And then leaving Skye next Tuesday morning, and the rest of Tuesday, and then Wednesday to lunchtime kind of thing in Glencoe. Spend the night in Glencoe, and again a mountain to climb there for sunrise if all goes according to plan. And then back home again in the boat next Wednesday evening. So I've never done anything like this before. I haven't been in Scotland in must be 25 years maybe. So it's something different. It was my birthday last week. I was 50 last week, and decided for my 50th I was going to do something slightly different, so that's what I'm doing. We'll get the boat, we'll get off and off again and head up the road. It's a 4-hour drive when we get off the other end, so as I say, it's going to be almost 7 o'clock before I'm off at the other side, and then traffic will be heavier at that time in the morning too, I suppose, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully before lunchtime I'll be in the Cairngorms and spend 4 or 5 hours up in the hills this afternoon to see what I can find. I'll come back on again at that stage when I hit Glencoe ski centre, which is where I'm going to, and we'll keep you updated hopefully over the next week or so. Even for the children at home, I want to video a good bit so they can see what I've been up to, so I'm sort of hoping to do maybe a video every day just of what I've been up to and what I've seen. Right, we'll get back to you in a few hours time when I get on and off this boat. Thank you. Hello. Oh, I'm slightly out of breath. I've made it to Glencoe. All these ski resorts all down below me there, car park and stuff down there. There's a ski lift. I'm kind of walking up beside it here. There's the sun trying to get out there, the ski lift in the foreground there. I'm not even sure what time it ended up being. There's 11:15. I was here about 11:15. I said earlier on the boat was late, leaving in over an hour. I thought I'd been here at 10 o'clock and it was 11:15 before I was here, so I'm only left the car park and walking up there. I've come across a few grouse already. You hear them calling there actually. So I'm heading up now. Hares is the main target. Whether I find them or not, I don't know. It's needle in a haystack kind of territory. Everywhere's white. I wanted white, but then they're that much harder to find in the snow. But binoculars and stuff here. I'll climb a wee bit more and then start scanning all these slopes and see what I can see. Say it's not even 12 o'clock yet, so I still have a few hours. And I'm going to camp down below here in the van tonight anyway, so as long as I'm back down out of here again for 5 o'clock, I should be okay. It's warm enough for your climbing, but then when you stop it gets colder again. But I'll have 3 layers on me, and I have another 3 or 4 in the rucksack here too, coats and stuff, hats, gloves, the whole lot, so I should be able to put up with a bit of cold alright. Nice up here all the same, with a wee bit of snow and whatnot. Although last night the whole valley was white, but as you can see it's already clearing fairly well there. There's one wee slope at the bottom there, I see them skiing on it. But I think they make artificial snow for a lot of that too, so no big pile of skiing going on. Right, I'll head on up the hill and concentrate on what I should be concentrating on. Is finding the hare somewhere. Right, back again later. You're never gonna see this. I did get a few photos, but over in there somewhere there's a big rock, and just above it there's a hare sitting. Now, I only saw it because it moved, and if it's moving I'm never going to get close to it. I took a few photographs of it. Oh, it's moving again up the hill, but again I'll never get near it, and you'll never see it. I did take a few photographs there, and I'll try again just at a distance. At least I can say I've seen a mountain hare. Hey, just another wee update. Well, my hare count now is up to 5. I have a photograph somewhere I'll put up here now of 4 together. They were moving up the hill a good bit away from me. I'm not having any. Oh, there's one there. Right, back in a wee second. Again. Hopefully you can hear me in this wind. Over the top of the hill now, we'll turn around. There's and way in the bottom of the valley there, that's where the ski centre is. And there's different ski runs right on around that whole next hill there, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ski lifts. As for hares, I think I've seen 6. I haven't got close to any of them. There's people about. I was close enough to one there too, and then there's 2 people and a dog come across there walking, you know, so I don't know what to do now. I'm on top of the hill, which isn't really the place to be either. I'm going to head right around that top of all those lifts and across the hill. I think if you're slightly further down, out of the wind, there's maybe more chance of getting them sitting in. But then there's people still skiing and there's people about, so it's not maybe going to work out the way I'd hoped. I have one photograph there somewhere I was saying of 4 hares in the one photo, all moving together up the hill. So at least I've seen them. I have another 2 or 3 sort of silhouetted against the top of the hill. But anyway, it's an experience. I'm going to take a few photographs of the mountains and stuff here now when I'm up here. Head on around and see what else I can find. Hard to make out white hare and the white snow, but that's just looking back at my camera. There's one sitting there about 40, 45 metres out. See it moving there. There's two others somewhere we lost them. I was just watching that one. I sat a long time. Don't know whether to try now to approach it a bit or just wait and see. So I've lost the other two. There's three there a few minutes ago. There it is, sitting up now nicely. Hi, well, I'm back out of the mountains again. I got kind of wet sitting down and cold. There's where I am, back in the van, heat's on, getting warmed up here. There's the car park of Glencoe, the ski resorts across there. A couple of buildings you can see, there's a cafe and ski hire and all that kind of stuff. And then the mountains there in the background. Reflections badly in the window here. And I was way up there earlier on. Saw a good number of hares, saw grouse as well. The raven was kicking about too. I always like to hear the raven. I didn't get probably as close to the hares as I liked, but then that's the sort of the problem of turning up first time somewhere new animal, and just the conditions today maybe as well. Saw photographs here of up to 4 at one time. I'm just looking at them on the laptop here when I'm sitting. I don't know how you can make that out or not. You know, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I did get closer than that. That was earlier on this morning. I did get closer than that later on there, but still hard to get close to them. A lot of luck involved. I had intended staying here tonight and having another go tomorrow, but it's given tomorrow morning kind of wet and grey and damp, so I don't know whether I will or not. I'll maybe just say that's as good as I'm going to get, at least this trip. There was something else here close to the Cairngorms I wouldn't mind taking a look for in the morning, so I'm going to take here a look now at the maps and stuff and see where I am compared to that and decide what I'm going to do. I need an early night anyway. I'm tired because I was up this morning. Well, I only slept 2 or 3 hours last night. I was up at 1:30 to get down to Belfast for 3:30 for the boat, so, and then drove for 4.5 hours after that, so I'm tired at the minute. So I'll get myself something to eat here in a while, decide where I'm going to go and get parked up for the evening probably. I'm just flicking through photographs here, but I haven't really time now to go through them all. I'm going to see if I can find one better one, but sure, I'll edit them and put one up in the video anyway. I'm just curious here myself to see how they turned out. That's why I have the laptop with me this week as well. I can take a look any night at bits and pieces. Some of them might turn out alright. There's the mountain hare there. Hope you can see that. My GoPro's went off at the back, but it's still recording. So we'll take a look through whatever else I have here and see, and we'll call that a video for day 1 anyway. Nobody really watches the videos, but I'm hoping the boys at home like to see what's going on, so I'll keep recording something every day probably for the next 5 or 6 days. Right, anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see where we turn up tomorrow morning.